The Five Precepts of a Sotāpanna, Natural Morality of a Transformed Mind. When people hear about the Five Precepts, they often think of rules to be strictly controlled, like I must refrain from killing, stealing, and lying, as if one must force oneself to obey, suppressing deep desires. However, for noble persons, such as of Sotāpanna, the precepts are not mere restrictions, but the natural expression of a mind that has fundamentally transformed. When one attains insight into the Dhamma, realizing the three characteristics, and abandoning self-view, doubt, and wrong views about morality, the mind changes permanently. The coarse defilements that once stirred the desire to commit grave, unwholesome acts are fundamentally uprooted. Thus, the Five Precepts cease to be rules one must strive to keep, and instead become ariyavaṭṭhidhamma, noble qualities that arise spontaneously in the noble disciple's mind. Precept 1. Refraining from killing because the mind is full of loving kindness. A noble person does not merely refrain from killing out of fear of wrongdoing. Rather, there is not even a thought of killing because the mind is imbued with loving kindness and compassion. They see all beings as fellow travelers in birth, aging, sickness, and death. The mind sincerely wishes for others to be free from suffering and distress. Therefore, it is impossible to deliberately harm any being. Essence: does not kill because of loving kindness toward all life. Precept 2. Refraining from stealing because of the wish for others to be abundantly blessed. A Sotāpanna does not merely endure not stealing, but the heart rejoices in others' possessions. They respect others' ownership and genuinely wish for others to be prosperous and happy. Their mind is generous and rejoices in others' flourishing. It harbors no greed or intent to exploit. Essence: does not steal because it wishes others to be abundantly blessed. Precept 3. Refraining from sexual misconduct because of the wish for stability in others' relationships. For a Sotāpanna, refraining from sexual misconduct is not simply a matter of suppressing lust. Their mind respects and values the bonds others share, appreciating fidelity and trust. There is no desire to break up families or harm others' relationships. Instead, there is a sincere wish for people to be faithful, stable, and honest with one another. Essence: does not commit sexual misconduct because it wishes for steadfastness and faithfulness in others. Precept 4. Refraining from false speech because of sincerity and honesty. A Sotāpanna does not lie out of fear of consequences, but because the mind loves truth and values honesty. Their speech is trustworthy and free from deceit or distortion. There is no intention to mislead others through falsehood. The mind naturally expresses sincerity. Essence: does not lie because it embodies sincerity and truthfulness. Precept 5. Refraining from intoxicants because of reverence for mindfulness and wisdom. The fifth precept for a Sotāpanna is the love of mindfulness and wisdom. They clearly see that intoxicants cause heedlessness, destroy awareness, and undermine wisdom. There is no need to constantly restrain oneself from drinking because the mind naturally does not desire intoxication. It values clarity and alertness and thus protects the purity of insight. Essence: does not consume intoxicants because it reveres mindfulness and perfected wisdom. the precepts of the Noble One, ariyavaṭṭhidhamma, natural, noble qualities. For a Sotāpanna, the precepts are not vows or prohibitions to be consciously upheld, but rather the natural outcome of uprooting self-view, doubt, and wrong views about morality. The precepts of the Noble One are called ariyavaṭṭhidhamma, qualities that naturally flourish. Faith, unwavering confidence in the triple gem. Morality or wholesome qualities, natural goodness of the mind. Hearing, listening, and learning the Dhamma. Generosity, giving, and selflessness. Wisdom, right understanding that destroys wrong views. Conclusion. A Sotāpanna keeps the precepts effortlessly, for morality is the natural state of their mind, purified by the fruit of the path. They do not kill because their mind is full of loving kindness. They do not steal because they wish others to be blessed with abundance. They do not commit sexual misconduct because they wish for others' relationships to be stable and faithful. They do not lie because they embody sincerity and truthfulness. They do not consume intoxicants because they cherish mindfulness and wisdom. The precepts of the Noble One are pure, natural, and beautiful adornments of the mind, arising spontaneously without struggle or force. They are ariyavaṭṭhidhamma that elevate and beautify the mind, benefiting oneself and others alike.